But this is always like
I know.
such a thing when it goes live.
Oh, she has like a phone call. Hey.
There we go.
So hey, how's it going? It's been a while since we
Yeah.
have given you an update on RFL, Real Faith Live. And for those of you who haven't really been following along what's going on, my name is Nikki Johnson, and this is Nicole Elliott, and we've just been teaming up with each other for a really cool project called Real Faith Live. Mm-hmm. And the idea is to be building community among women and people in general, actually. So, hey, Tara's watching. Hey, Tara.
Hey, Tara.
So basically, our update is we have been working like totally hard on our website. We have some really cool treats coming your way, and we're so excited to share that stuff with you. So definitely keep an eye out on your emails because we are launching sooner than you think.
We have a date set.
We do have a date set now for our launch.
We just need to set a date, and it's going to happen in faith by that date. So it's exciting.
Yeah. So some of the stuff that we've been working on to create for you when that launch happens is we have a month set aside with some really great guests we have coming on that we're going to be interviewing with some huge, powerful testimonies of how they've overcome the craziness in their life. So it's going to be more than a mess for that. And also, we just wanted to give a huge shout out to Kyle Barnard. He's he's just a godsend. He's a videographer. I met him when I was going to school, and I was taking part in Dakota Media Access, and I met him at the North Dakota Filmmakers Association meetings, and he's totally cool. He's super chill, and he's totally willing to help us out with getting some of our stuff recorded, and her video is kind of spazzing out over there, so we might have to redo it. Oh, is that working now? Oh, wait.
There it is. Yay. I don't know why it keeps doing that.
It kind of spazzes out, but
so Kyle's like insanely awesome. Yeah. We sat with him and we're like, wait, this is what we want to do in our craziness of what we're thinking we want and what we are sure of what we can have. And he was just like, we're doing it.
My cat's on the table.
He is so excited to just jump on board and just help us out with what we're doing. He believes in our mission. And so you'll see more about these super cool videos and about Kyle coming up here.
Yeah, Kyle is seriously, we prayed about this and we're like, okay, God, like we need somebody to help us out with these videos.
Yeah.
So it's been awesome that he's jumped on board and he's super excited to share this experience with us. So it's going to be amazing. So totally keep an eye out for that because it's going to blow your minds.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to blow your mind. Yes. It's going to be great. So what's next? Today.
So we just wanted to do that, give you guys an update, but I also wanted to give you guys an encouraging word today too. We're trying to keep it short, but this morning Nikki came in and we were just kind of chatting about her day, and you kind of had some bummer of news.
Oh yeah. Well, okay, since this is like Real Faith Live, I'm going to be real honest with you right now. I found out today that some of you know that my brother was shot and killed in March. And I found out today that the man that shot my brother is not being charged with anything. And it took 5 months for the police report to come out. So that was like really devastating news that he is not being charged with any kind of disciplinary action. So that was kind of hard for my family and I to deal with today. But what was really crazy is almost that immediately when I found out, I called Nicole.
Yeah. And this morning I had been watching this podcast by Stephen Furtick. He is an amazing speaker, pastor. Totally encourage all of you guys to YouTube him and start watching everything he has to offer because he's awesome. But he was talking this morning about the things you magnify in your life, and he had a magnifying glass in his hand. And he said, if you have this tool in your hand and you start looking and trying to figure out all of the areas in your life that are horrible and wrong and that divide you and your life and your family, how can you get those areas in your life to start changing? How can you breathe life into those areas? And he's saying, you will, whatever you focus on and whatever you magnify is the thing you will constantly have your mind on. Right. So, it was just such an interesting thing because I said to her, I said to Nikki, you know, think about if you started to get that magnifying glass and all you did was focus on, this is the issue here, and this is my problem, and then I have this issue and this other issue. And if you turn that around and said, but look at where I'm at.
Right.
5 years ago, I was in a hard, dark place. 10 years ago, it was even darker than that. And there's a lot of people that can't say that.
And what's really cool is like all the stuff that's been really great that's been going on in my life. Like I just celebrated 4 years of sobriety on the 6th. And then it's like, okay, I get like kind of crazy, devastating news like just a couple days later. So it's really like, what am I focusing on? There's so many great things that have happened in my life just in the past few years. And so it's really great to have that encouraging word from Nicole that I got today. And even we just wanted to kind of like translate that into your guys' world as well. So, I mean, whatever you're going through today, seriously, this too shall pass. Yeah. That's what I think
Where's your magnifying glass focusing? What are you magnifying in your life? And it's like we literally carry around this magnifying glass, whether we like it or not, but it's there. Is it your children and the beauty and the joy of your children? Is it the awesomeness of your husband, even though he annoys you in so many other areas? But is it the greatness and the leadership that he has, or just the kind word that he might have spoken to you a couple days ago, or whatever? You know, are you magnifying those things, or are we magnifying the things that make us angry and bitter and sad? And
because
you know,
what we focus on, like what we focus on totally expands. So I mean, if we're focusing on constantly like everything going wrong in our world, that's all we're gonna see. And so for me, I mean, I can take this as an opportunity to learn and to grow in my faith, because I could easily be upset with the guy that shot my brother and that did not get charged with any disciplinary action at all. Or I can be like, okay, God, like what can I learn from this in this moment? You know, can I take this as a learning tool to be able to help other people and encourage other people who are dealing with grief, who are dealing with injustice, or who are dealing with depression or anxiety right now? Like, you don't have to focus on that stuff. There is always a way out. There is always some way that we can glorify God throughout all the hardships that we're going through. So, like, what are you focusing on today is kind of what our message is.
Yeah.
What are you focusing on?
Notice that. Where's my magnifying glass pointing today? And I hope that it is pointing in a good direction, in a positive, life-giving direction. So,
cool.
That's it. We love you guys. You're awesome.
Thank you so much for tuning in today. We appreciate all of the love and support along the way. Just another quick update. We have set a launch date. So make sure to go to realfaithlive.com to sign up to be notified when we go live on our website, because that is coming soon. You do not want to miss that at all. Awesome. We have some great videos coming your way as well. We're going to be on live again on Monday with some more video updates. So stay tuned for that, and we love you so much. Thanks again for all of the support, and we are looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.